Hello there, I'm Mark Griffiths, a client partner at New Leaf Training and Development. I'm delighted to say I'm joined today by Marissa Caravelis, who is the Senior Manager of Leadership Development and Employee Training at DUDA, who are a diversified land company here in Central Florida, and I'm pleased to say also a client of ours. So Marissa, two questions for you to answer in no more than 4 minutes or so. We do call this Take 5 for a reason. So number one, if you could tell us a bit more about DUDA, what you do and who you serve. And secondly, what are you learning personally, professionally, or even as an organization during these challenging times that you think will be helpful, hopeful, or even humorous? Over to you, and then I'll wrap up when you finish.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Mark, and thanks for having me. So as you had in your introduction, I'm a senior manager of leadership development and training at DUDA. So DUDA is one of the largest and oldest family-owned companies in the Central Florida area. We actually have about 1,000 employees and 4 different business units. We primarily focus in agriculture. We are one of the largest producers of celery in the country. And then we also have a home building business unit, as well as a master plan community called Viera, Florida, which is under our organization as well. So at DUDA, I have the privilege of doing all of the training for pretty much all employees. You know, I do a lot of focus with managers, and I take a lot of pride and, you know, I take my job seriously with training supervisors and managers because they have such an impact on the organization, right? So if they improve as a manager and supervisor, that positively improves the experience for the employees as well. So I really find that part of my job very important. I also am proud to give the employees a voice. We've done several employee surveys and engagement surveys, and from those feedback surveys, we've made organizational changes. Specifically, recently, it's been the area of vacation and time off, which people are very happy about. I also kind of give the infrastructure and the guidance for performance management, which is really important for the organization. And then I have a large focus in leadership development and succession planning to make sure we are keeping our eye on the next generation of leadership within the organization. So I really enjoy my role. It's quite varied, and it's in my sweet spot of helping people grow and learn and have a good experience and a productive experience at work. So as far as an example of what I've currently learned or I've currently experienced, and in my example, I would say it's given me hope, is that I just literally wrapped up a implementation for a new HRIS system. And typically this organization that I've been a part of typically likes in-person training. They're not big on virtual training, but because of our current pandemic and rolling out a new system that impacts all employees, we did have to figure out a way to do the training completely virtual. And so it was a good growth and learning opportunity for me to figure out tools and ways to train the employees in a way that they're maybe a little reluctant or not necessarily hopeful that it's going to be seamless, but it actually went really, really well. And it was smoother than I expected. And so that gave me a lot of hope that, you know, this situation that we're in, we do have tools, we do have technology, that this is kind of nudging us to embrace even more, and that we can keep going and do large things like an implementation and be successful at it. So that's kind of my near-term story that's just happened, that's provided me hope in our situation that we're in right now.
Awesome. Well, again, I think a lot of organizations are embracing technology and trying to bridge that digital divide, and in some cases win people over, because it can be a big change for people when it comes to learning and development and training. But it sounds like you're making a big success of it. So just want to, on behalf of everybody watching this back, thank you, Marissa, for your insights and the great work you do at DUDA. And everybody watching, have a great rest of the day. Thanks.
Thank you.